Well, the combine's the wrong color for my taste, but we're out in the Palouse, having a look at the boys out here doing some harvesting. And to tell you the truth, I'm going to have to ask what it is. I don't even know what it is. It's not corn, it's not soybeans, and it's not wheat, so I don't know what the heck it is. It's a big combine, the John Deere 56, or is that an S680? I think it's an S. Maybe I'll go have a chat with one of the boys and see what they're harvesting. Get dusted here. Well, I just had a chat with one of the guys. And this is peas. Like they make split pea soup out of. They farm around 3,000 acres. And a third of it is wheat and barley, winter wheat, and a third of it is spring wheat, and a third of it is peas and lentils. And that's, excuse me, lentils up on the hill there. So we're just having a little cruise around the Palouse here. And it says Pine Grove Farms, Inc., Spangle, Washington on the big K Whopper over here. So pretty neat. Well, now that there's not so much noise and distraction going on, and the gentleman gave me a little handful of green peas, so here we go. That's what we're combining today. Peas. So like I mentioned, about 3,000 acres, and they rotate between winter wheat, spring wheat, and peas and lentils, and a little bit of barley. We are west of Spangle, Washington, so you can see that it's pretty roly-poly out here. And we're just going to carry on with our little trip. Well, after watching some pea harvesting going on, we're back out onto wheat. Got a John Deere track. I don't know where the red guys are today, folks. Sorry about this, but the green guys are entertaining to watch as well. And we are on Old 195, south of Spokane, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Got the handy grain cart right there. That's a John Deere 9600. And another fairly new beast coming down the hill. Not a real roly-poly section here. But it's always fun to see them work. that's another 9600. They all have duals on them. Maybe they're both going to unload. Yep, looks that way. They're off again. Well, it looks like the boys are taking a lunch break because it's just coming up to 1 o'clock. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combines sitting here, a couple of grain carts, a big quad track. We just saw a quad track head up the road, and I don't know if you can see all the trucks up there. There's 7 semis from Boulder Farms Inc. Can't see them all because they're lined up one behind the other, but a pretty huge operation, pretty big operation. And I don't know where we're at. We're down a gravel road east of Spangle, 6-8 miles. So we're just following roads and doing a little dead reckoning. Just another little pit stop. Saw some dust, stopped, and this guy come over the hill. You just never know where something's going to pop up. There you go. He's definitely on some uneven ground. And I just shuffled down the road a little bit and have a slightly different angle on it. Doesn't have quite such a big head on it. And that's an international combine as opposed to an international or a Case International. Shorter head, and he's got kind of those Terra tires on it. That looks like a 1470 IH. He's moving fairly slow. International 1470 axial flow combine. Must be one of the smaller operators in the area. Love to watch him work. Love to watch him work. Well, let's jump back in and see where we end up. Well, good day. This is Brady Boy out in the Palouse again. It's Sunday the 14th of August, and
The wheat harvest is in full swing. I don't know if it's a quarter done, a half done, 3/4. I think the boys have been at it for a week or two, so I'm guessing a pretty big chunk of it's been knocked out. And I'm heading down the old Palouse highway south of Spokane, and noticed the dust bunny coming up, and pulled off to a side road, and here we go. Boom, we got a K-Whopper, and it looks like an International, that green truck back there, and I think it's a fairly late modeled Case IH tractor with a big grain cart. So so we're just kind of watching the world go by here, getting a bit of a dusting. Guess the wind's not real favorable for me today, but oh well. Well, that's got to be a 40-foot head on there. It sure looks to be a big one. It seems to be kind of a standard size around here. And this is a 9230. So I'm not sure how old that makes it or whatever. But it's a beauty, and it's a big one, that's for sure. Yeah, looks like he's going to dump her right straight into the grain cart, because the grain cart is already filling this pup behind the semi. So I'm not sure how long this trailer is. It's like a pretty good size. Oh, this is LaShaw. My friends Dwayne and Mark. This would be Mike's brother, I believe. Brothers, maybe nephew, I don't know. Beautiful setup they got going here, though. Go for a little walk, so excuse the shake of the camera. Okay, we got a 310 CVT going here. He's the guy on the grain cart. Excuse me, the young lady on the grain cart. And she's a friendly gal, I guess. She just gave us a wave. Beautiful setup. Unverferth, UNVERFERTH, 9250 grain cart. And I guess they've got that truck about full. They're rolling the canvas back out on her. I guess this must be the only combine they got working here right now. Well, it looks like the Kenworth's taking off. Pretty amazing. Got a lot of grain in that puppy. Okay, back to the 9230, Hillco Hillside, Case IH. Just had a chat with the boys. They're cousins of Mike LaShaw. My friend Mike and I rode a couple days with him in the combine last year. And just chatting with the guys, having some sickle bar problems on the head here. Got some hammers and ratchets out. And doing a little maintenance on her. They said the harvest has been in pretty much full swing for about the last 2 weeks. So I guess I'll saddle back up and head down the road. Talk to you later. Well, here we have a Crustbuster Speed King Incorporated cart, 1075. I don't know if that indicates anything. 1075 bushel maybe, who knows. And a Case IH Steiger, a big 385. And you can't really see it, but back quite a ways off the road over that hill there is a couple of big red red combines working at it, so don't know if we'll be able to get back that far to see them or not. But in any event, a lot of big machinery, and the harvest is in full swing out here in the Palouse. Well, here comes another grain cart full down out of the hills. We're just outside of Latah, big city of Latah, Washington. And we got a big 580 Case IH quad track here. Coming right along. I'm guessing they got a couple of trucks down there by the house with the trees around it. So he's tending a combine around here someplace. Well, here comes another big combine. I think he's gonna coming down the side of a hill. He's probably gonna disappear for a second or two, and then come back up the other side. Well, I guess he's not gonna disappear. But I'm probably gonna get a dusting. Kind of funny, I can see 2 or 3 different combines in different fields operating here. It's a beautiful day out here in the Palouse. Let's see where he's going. Uh-oh. He was supposed to go the other way, so I don't get dusted. Oh, I see his bin is full up there. It is definitely full. He's going to head down towards the truck. Or no, I guess not. He must have some serious power in that thing. Yeah, his boom's coming out. I guess he's expecting somebody. The auger coming out of the top of the pile of grain is completely submerged now. Let's hit the road. Oh, wait a minute, he's stopping. Oh, there you can just see the cab of the, I guess that's probably that same quad track that we saw a few minutes ago. So, and the harvest continues. Well, we're a bit further down the road, folks, and it's about, I don't know, 2:30, 3 o'clock, someplace in there in the afternoon. So the sun's kind of shifted around, and we are just outside of Oaksdale, and we got a couple of big red combines working at it here. A lot of dust over there. They're starting up working up the side of the hill now, and there's a big quad track with a grain cart taking care of this guy. So we'll just be here for a minute or two and have a look. Well, he's hustling right along with that thing. It's says 1325 on the side. Got 2 axles, so I guess you can haul quite a bit. Here's yet another big Case IH combine coming. See if he gets a little closer for us. Well, this guy's creeping along kind of slow. of course putting up lots of dust. Every once in a while, that's how I happen to stumble onto somebody. I'll see a dust bunny coming up over the top of a hill, and I'll stop, and the next thing you know, there's a combine. This particular time I was just cruising right along the pavement here, the main road, one of a couple main roads. It's the old Palouse Highway, Highway 27. So ahead of us will be Oakdale and Garfield and Pullman down there, probably about 40 miles, give or take. I don't think we'll go that far today. You can see the guys up on the hill working. See if I can zoom a little bit, see if that does any good. Hard to hold the camera still when you're zoomed out like that. Every little bit of shake kind of picks up. Another huge grain truck just went zooming by. It's kind of a nice shot of that guy, that other combine working the side of the hill up there. Maybe they're going to do some baling of this straw, because it's pretty much a windrow coming out of the back of that combine. And let's see, maybe you can see over there across the road. It's kind of windrowed up, so they could bale it and sell it. Too bad we got all this water and cattails between us here. It might afford me a chance to get a little bit closer, but I guess you get the main idea here. Love to watch these guys work. Well, I guess maybe we'll just move on a little bit here. Okay, we're just taking a quick pit stop here in Oakdale. Coming by here, and we're kind of standing in the middle of a vacant lot. And we have the new Versatile 550, and it's got the big Cummins C down there on the side of the hood, so it has some type of Cummins engine in it. Not familiar with all the different sizes and types, but in any event, and it's got a Parker 1039 grain cart behind it. So I guess Versatile is back, trying to make a comeback. Boy, and we're just seeing a continuous parade of grain trucks going by. Because there's a big Oakdale elevator here. I don't know if they call them elevators anymore or not. Okay, on the road again.